Hi everyone, Scorp here, coming back with another episode of Duelist the Rose's Gemini playthrough, continuing the Swing Beast challenge. Really hasn't been that much of a challenge, let's be honest. We started with one of the worst starter decks, used a couple of passwords, and our deck became super overpowered. The Buku starter deck is absolutely brutal if you try to start without passwords, though. Oh, also, here's the new Bandit Keith. He's got a little bit of changes. Namely, his field's a little different. So, it's probably worth it to just summon the Buku. And pass, and then probably play another one or something. Oh, joy. We're gonna need... We'll need a copycat first, just to bait out any magic jammers that he might have, because Keith does like to play magic jammer. Powering up 2 is about as much as I need to do. It's always nice to power up 3, but it's somewhat hard to power up 3. Also, Keith is kind of annoying to kill all of his creatures because of all of the blast spheres and he has a lot of blast spheres. He has a lot of blast jugglers. He has barrel dragons. He has just a bunch of good ways to deal with cards that become really big. There we go. Okay, so I have to play a Darkness Approaches. And we'll flip this one in face-up defense here. There's the Labyrinth Tank. And this duel's over. The ability for this deck to create really big things is it's really easy to create really big creatures with this deck. And to promote Buku, but... Well, we got a Labyrinth Tank. And another one. And another one. And a Magician of Black Chaos that I will never use. That's another thing about ritual creatures that I was going on about in a couple episodes ago. Why wouldn't I just play the ritual monster in my deck? Since I have access to them. Honestly, I just play a Magician of Black Chaos instead of playing a Dark Magician. Now this person is slightly easier to destroy all of their cards. The only main issue that we'd have with him is his just straight up ability to he has some eye armors, right? Or he has green kappas in his deck, which aren't exactly the easiest thing for me to deal with. But as long as I take those on right outside of his deck leader range, I'm okay. Otherwise, the majority of his deck is pretty sad. Can even play this right here. That face up, so I can play that next turn. Since I just played the Spirit of the Books from my hand, there's no reason to not just flip the Buku. Ooh, that's annoying. Although that did just kind of separate off that card. That probably can't deal with this invisible wire. Start getting it experience. Even more experience than it already had. Oh, hey, the Kaganingen, I don't need Temple of Skulls against this guy, so it can go. I definitely didn't maximize my stats here, but I have 3 Darkness Approaches, so I doubt it matters. Getting rid of the Bukus so I can play more Bukus. Also, I probably should have brought this Change Slime forward a bit earlier. The fact that I don't have like a Dark Piercing Light in this deck is kind of actually annoying. This is my last Buku here, so I have to be kind of careful of that. I kind of expected a card like that. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna actually, like, try to farm this guy. I'm just gonna straight up outright kill him. The best way to farm him is to actually, just sit back and watch him not do anything. If I wanted to here, I could kill him. If I just used this Darkness Approaches, he would die. I am fortunately not very worried about Mirror Force here. I'm gonna kill this. Oh, it's a Kazajan. You know, we'll just kill him. We'll kill him easily. We'll just do this. We'll flip this over. And we'll watch him lose. This AI is just wonderful. I'm amazed that he just actually played Kageningen instead of, a card that would have let him die. Again, I could have just finished him off right there. Oh, hey, Suijin. Another card that didn't quite kill him. It's almost amazing how many of these cards aren't killing him. This is gonna finally kill him? Oh yeah, it's gonna kill him. Oh yeah, he also has Swordsman from a foreign land, which is really annoying for trying to farm off of. Or trying to kill all of his cards is kind of annoying. It's a shame that he'll play that card and just put an equip on it and let it die without putting in defense. Trollbird got demoted. Okay. Nothing here of real value, so... Although, Swordsman from a Foreign Land could actually go in my deck. I could definitely put that in. Also, this is the only place to get Labyrinth Wall at in the game, so... Oh, and it's time for another reincarnation. This time we can't mess around. We have to get something for labyrinth breaking. We don't. It's not needed yet, but we should get one. Is where I'm at with this. So I'd like to go for like a Dharma Cannon, so I'll reincarnate this Krag and Engen, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I got Barrel Rock's Stuffed Animal and Horn of the Unicorn. I just wanted Barrel Rock. Not the best card I could have gotten, but it works. Again, we can just start taking out some of these absolutely horrific cards. Unfortunately, Horn of the Unicorn's not really good for my deck. But I just needed a Labyrinth Breaker, so I got myself a Labyrinth Breaker. Next up is Pegasus. Pegasus has a relatively unfair deck. But at the same time, like, as long as I can deal with some mirror walls, we'll be okay. We have the heavy storms to do it, so... Doesn't really have anything that I want to Temple of Skulls. I don't think. I might regret that decision. Honestly, Temple of the Skulls is something I should give to opponents more, just so that the player can't do stuff. Because most of the time, the AI doesn't activate spell cards anyways. So giving them, putting Temple of Skulls against them is not very useful. Okay, you can change of heart, my creature. That's fine. I will take 650 damage. That's perfectly acceptable to me. Well, my Change Slime's gonna go get in there. Oh, he also flipped my Buku. That's kind of annoying. I mean, to be fair, I was almost never going to actually get value out of that first Nuatori. I mean, the 4,000 attack Change Slime's not bad. Oh, also, my deck can go infinite at this point, so... That's something I might actually just do against this guy, against Pegasus. Since I can literally play Infinite Spirit of the Books if I want to, I think. Or Infinite Bukus at the very least. Ooh. That's big. It's a Soul Hunter with 2 equips. It's a 4200. Actually got over a Change Slime. Pretty impressed. Yeah, I didn't do that. Cool. Okay, just do this. Well, Pegasus is going through cards really quick, so that's good. Unfortunately for me... Oh, there's my Heavy Storm. Don't cause your cards to miss timing, and things go well. I should have moved that 2 spaces. Oh well. By the way, he would have already Change of Hearted me, so I'm not really going to play around it. Ooh, we found a Gravity Bind. Let's go. Okay, I'll let him play another Speller Trap here. Oh, he didn't. Okay. Let's see what all he's got. I got rid of 4 of his Speller Traps, so that's good. Gravity Bind, Mirror Force, Mirror Wall. That's a pretty good set of traps to get rid of. Because I can't do anything about gravity binds, so... So all of his creatures should be monsters right now. I'm going to use Mask of Darkness. I'm just going to leave it on the field. Well, that's a spell or trap, whatever it is. And it was top-decked. Okay. So he only has one spell or trap on the field, and it's this card. And it was an Axe of Despair. I believe his hand is completely full of monsters right now. I'm going to go through and just destroy creatures. I can go ahead and put my other monsters in defense. Wait, why could that move 2 spaces? Maybe I'm just seeing things at this point. Very likely that's a monster. I have made Pegasus's deck relatively consistent at this point. Well, that's a spell or trap. Okay, there's a mirror wall. You know, we're gonna play that after we get rid of this. $26.50 is pretty weak. So what we're gonna do is Monster Reborn and Buku. Then we'll flip Mask of Darkness, and we need to get back at Darkness Approaches. Ooh, that's unfortunate. We'll have to bring up another Spirit of the Books or something. Oh, I should not have. I shouldn't have moved this. It's probably okay. Okay, this just gets slightly more annoying since I am one creature lower now, but it's still okay. Where are you going, sir? Let's get rid of that. Get my creature back up to over 6,000. Let's do this on this one. It really wasn't any... I could have maybe done that slightly better, but it's okay. That was the one I should have flipped last, by the way. So this Darkness Approaches lets me do a whole bunch of plays. So I already have another 4,000 attack, Spirit of the Books. And I haven't really had to go that hard yet. Just bring back another Darkness Approaches. And we can do it all again next turn, so... Call of the Haunted's not useful. I am going to want to actually just use another Heavy Storm here when I get the chance. A lot of cards to get flipped. Like to have this Punished Eagle stay face up on the field for the rest of the game, if I can. I do have to... Oh, I'm full on cards. That's not great. Guess I'm just gonna flip them. Yeah, I just have to flip my cards. 4,900, it's 4,400, it's gotta be enough. I need the Heavy Storm so that I can destroy all of his spell and traps again. Because I know his deck is running low on spell and traps, so... this Mask of Darkness is probably useless at this point, so we'll just do this. Flip this here. So that can go after that. Move this out of the way, and then flip Heavy Storm. Found like 4 more traps. I destroyed my own shadow spell. On his side, I didn't actually get rid of anything. Oh man. I was hoping for a mirror wall. There with that. You stop. I know you're going to stop running after my card now because you're going to realize that you're in a lot of trouble. Okay, I'll attack with this one back here first. Okay, good. Gets rid of one of his creatures. Now I can get rid of another one also up here. Now he has, like, a creature left. Or he has... I'm sure he has 3 more creatures, but he has very little cards left in his deck. He is actively in, like, just missing all the... He's actively not having a good time. Okay, he only has 4 cards on the field, 3 cards in his deck. Well, at least one of those cards is a trap. Now he has to put those in defense pretty much because I've covered all the squares that they could go to. Then he does this. Plain super hard to get. Okay. I don't need either of these at this point. This can move over because it just covers more squares from him. He only has like 2 cards left, so... So next turn I'll just Heavy Storm, I guess. Oh, he has 2 cards left, okay. So I Heavy Storm next turn. Hey, that's good. Well, that's a trap, probably. Oh, it's not. All of those are monsters. Okay, well, we're gonna get 60 turns out of these Punished Eagles. Now I only need these two. These two can handle all of this. And as such, we can do this. Okay, I can move both of these up, and he can't get his last card away. And I'm also already ahead of him in life points. And I have 3 Punished Eagles on the field. And I got myself the Dharma Cannon that I wanted. It doesn't really matter that I played that, I just wanted to play it. Now I'm going to fuse this off, get my 4th Punished Eagle. And each Punished Eagle should be... so each turn, each one gets 4 experience. So I have 4 of them, so that's 16 experience per turn for 50 turns. So 800 experience. So I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. This definitely took a lot longer than some of the others, but hey, we did it. Wait, that didn't level my... Oh, it's so sad. Nothing we really need here. Again, it's a shame. Well, that was a really long duel against Pegasus. Almost entirely for nothing, because that 800 experience didn't quite level my Eagle, which is really a shame. Because that's a lot of experience to get on a creature, and it to not level. I put it at only 7,500 for all of the Loveland, so it means I must have barely gotten to VADM before. Oh well. I should close this out. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.